Hi, I'm Martin, and I know it's been a while, but I'm back again with another video for the channel. As you know, I build my own PCs and have been doing so for quite a long time. However, I do recognise that not everybody can do, or wants to do that even. Some people would simply rather go and pick their own PC off a shelf, or buy one online pre-built for them. So on that note, over the last few weeks I've been lucky enough to try out the Zotac Mek1 White. Mek1 White is a pre-built gaming system. In terms of the general specs and what you can find under the hood, it's got an Intel i5 7400 CPU, a Zotac GTX 1060, 6GB GPU, 16GB of DDR4, and a Zotac Mek1 B250 motherboard. In terms of the storage, you've got a 240GB M.2 NVMe SSD and a 1TB 2.5-inch SATA hard disk drive, which is going to be plenty for most of you. So if we dive a little deeper, we'll find that the Mek1 has onboard 7.1 audio with an optical out. It has 4 times USB 3.0 ports at the rear I/O, as well as 2 on the front, and a further 2 USB 2.0 ports at the rear. We've also got dual gigabit Ethernet, as well as onboard Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.2, and even a PS2 port. As this is a rather modest system, it comes with an equally as modest 450 watt SDX power supply. Looking at the design of the Mek1, it's rather a roboty kind of spacey feel to it, especially if you stick the perimeter LEDs onto blue. It kind of reminds me of something out of Portal. It has intake and outlet fans on both side panels to help with the airflow, which is really important when you cram so much in such a tiny space. And if you look inside, you'll see just how little room there is inside. Zotac haven't made it very pretty on the inside, but that really doesn't matter, as, well, you can't see it. They've done a great job putting so much in such a tiny space. The Zotac GTX 1060 inside looks rather like a founder's card, and it can be accessed on the other side to all the other components, and it's connected to the motherboard via a riser. Although it's pretty tight in there, if you pick your products carefully enough, you should be able to upgrade this over time and improve the system to suit you as things develop and things move on. The RGB lighting can be controlled via the included Spectra software. It's very, very simple to use and gives you a range of lighting effects in order to jazz up your system. The LEDs themselves don't have as great a range of colours you expect with something like the Hue Plus though. Now, I'm sure I've rambled on enough for now, and I'm sure you'd like to take a closer look at the performance. So as you can see from the benchmarks, the Mek1 does a pretty good job overall. However, that doesn't paint the whole picture, and the system sadly comes with some limitations. The Mek1 comes with, certainly this Mek1 comes with Windows 10 N Edition, which does not include the media pack. This prevents it from running GTA 5, I couldn't get Shadowplay to work, I also couldn't get the video functioning in Fraps to work. I even tried downloading the media pack separately, but to no avail. The system I simply couldn't get these issues to be fixed. I was even unable to install another version of Windows 10 over the top. That aside, my gaming experience on the Mek1 was actually really enjoyable. I did enjoy my time with it. Those games that I did play, I didn't lose any enjoyment out of it. They didn't look as pretty. Granted, I had to crank the settings down compared to when I'm using my own system, But like I said, that didn't compromise on the enjoyment factor. So this is ideal, a great option, as I mentioned, for somebody that has no knowledge and wants to step into the PC gaming market for the first time. I'm sure if you spent a little bit of time, there must be a workaround out there in order to sort out this Windows 10 issue. But as yet, I haven't found it. If I do, I will put it in the description below, so have a look. In terms of pricing, the Mek1 White comes in at the UK at £1,200. In North America, they don't seem to stock it on Amazon. I could only find the upgraded black version, which has an i7 and a 1070 in it. It comes at $1,400 US, $1,900 Canadian. And in Europe, you can get the Mek1 White and it comes at just under £1,100. So to conclude then, the Mek1 is a great looking compact system. It can run most games at an acceptable playable level. The limitation with using Windows 10 is a real shame, but I'm sure that there must be a workaround out there to sort that out. And to be fair, this is not down to Zotac, but rather a European Commission ruling on anti-corruption practice. So many people outside of those areas won't have this restriction. I'll be unaffected by that. And it won't be just down to the Zotac Mek1 either. There will be other systems out there that suffer from it. The Zotac Mek1 is ideal for anyone wanting to jump into the gaming world with no knowledge of building, or for example, parents that want to pick up their kids a birthday present, again with no knowledge, and this will run everything fine just as you want it. And as I said, there is the ability, if you're careful, to upgrade bits over time and improve on this system and keep it moving with the times and keep this nice little compact case. So I hope you found this useful, and if you have, I'd be really grateful if you give it a thumbs up. But equally, if you haven't, give it a thumbs down. Please subscribe for more content. If you look in the description below, hopefully I will put a fix in there for you to get rid of this Windows 10N issue. In any case, there will be links to the Mek1 down there on the Amazon site. As always, I will catch you next time.